Now to the news tonight in the war in Ukraine, who Vladimir Putin has now arrested for the explosion of that key bridge linking Russia to Crimea. Several Russians, in fact, among those under arrest. And tonight, air raid sirens sounding across the country for a third straight day now. The devastating images right here tonight of family rescued from the rubble of their home, destroyed in a Russian attack. First, you can see the little girl pulled out, then her mother and her father. And back here in the U.S. tonight, our interview here with two Americans on their capture in Ukraine by Russian-backed forces. What they say was done to them during their 104 days in captivity. Here's our chief foreign correspondent, Ian Pannell, from Ukraine again tonight.
Tonight, dramatic images showing a family being rescued from under the rubble of their home in the southern city of Zaporizhzhia. A young girl squeezing through a small opening from the basement, followed by her mum and dad. It follows days of relentless Russian attacks in the city and across Ukraine. Putin's retaliation for an attack on a critical bridge connecting Russia to Crimea. Moscow today announcing the arrest of 8 people in connection with that blast, 5 of them Russians who are suspected to have helped plan the attack. And tonight, the US State Department confirming to ABC News that another American citizen has been killed fighting for Ukraine. Dane Partridge of Idaho reportedly died in the eastern Donbass region. More than a half dozen Americans are believed to have been killed since the Russian invasion, despite being warned by the US government not to go. 2 US volunteers who fought with the Ukrainian military and were captured by the Russians are back in Alabama tonight and speaking out. Arwit Johnson sat down with Alex Drucke and Andy Taiwin for an interview that'll air on GMA tomorrow. They say their 104 days in captivity were terrifying.
It's not just physical torture. There was a lot of mental torture. I mean, we were sleep deprived. We were purposefully dehydrated. We were put in a lot of stress positions that, honestly, some of those are worse than the punches.
We prayed for death. We just wanted to die. We just wanted it to end.
The Americans describing their time in captivity being held by those Russian-backed forces. Ian Pannell reporting in from Kharkiv tonight. And Ian, there had been some questions about President Biden and Vladimir Putin, given the fact that the two of them will soon be in the same place. But tonight, the White House is now insisting that President Biden will not be meeting with Putin at the G20 summit in Indonesia next month.
Yeah, I think an important clarification. President Biden had suggested that he might be amenable to talk to Vladimir Putin, perhaps about the release of WNBA star Brittany Griner. But tonight, the White House making a very important clarification, saying the president has absolutely no intention of meeting Vladimir Putin. David?
All right, Ian Pannell, our thanks to you and to Whit Johnson tonight. And by the way, Whit will have much more of his interview with those Americans who were captured. That's tomorrow morning, right here on Good Morning America.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.